custom script, um, which is called update armor, that lets me name the piece, say what piece it is, give the armor value, and then say whether to add or remove it so I can equip and unequip. This part is just for the armor. However, if I go into items, I have it separated. So I have like armors. Um, bronze armor is the one that I have set up currently. I don't have all the icons for it, so some of them are just temporary icons. But this is the base. So these are all base armors um, that just inherit from an equipment. But let me go in here. I also have it so I can pick up ingots, go into my inventory, drop it, and it goes back on the ground. And then I go into here, and this is just like a loot storage chest. So I can say, hey, I want to go ahead and bring a couple of these. I need to get the player to stop animating when I'm in here. Um, but let me just go ahead and grab all of that, go into inventory again, and it's in here. So bronze armor, I click on it. There's that properties detail window. Um, defense 4, go ahead and equip. Let me click on the player really quick. So if I go to player stats, so this script right here, uh, there's the armor value of 4, and you see in here I have the bronze chest piece plus 4. So that's all set how it should be. I can click on it to remove it. It removes that from that slot, and the armor goes back down to 0. So I go click on the armor, hit equip, all that stuff changes. Let me just go ahead and do the helmet. Now the helmet's updated. 5 armor, the bronze leggings. I get +2, so I'm at 7. And then the bronze boots, get an additional. Now I have full set of bronze armor. It doesn't change anything on the player, but yeah, the stats are there. Um, and I can go back into the inventory and unequip those things as well. So just click on those. Or I could just, I haven't done anything with controller. My controller is currently not charged, so I have to charge it and then I can actually do stuff to it. But this was like the biggest progress because for a little bit I actually couldn't equip items. Oh, I can also filter. Yeah, I can. This is based off of the one that they have for Game Creator, just so I could like figure out how it works and tweak it as needed. Yeah, exactly. Um, so that's what this is. And if I had, say, a bunch of items, I could scroll up and down with a scroll bar. Um, but I don't currently need to do that, so not worrying about it. Yeah, my next move is to um, try and get the sword item implemented. Like I do have the magic sword, but I don't have it like actually functional as a weapon yet. I guess technically, I need to go make a weapon base and then mess with some stuff to actually get it functional. But for now, um, it's working. Yeah. Yeah, so I can actually go ahead and show you the process for that. So you'll go in, yeah, that's fine. Um, we're gonna go ahead and make, what is it? Steel is the next, or iron is next here up. So I'm gonna go ahead and make an iron bar by doing right click, create, game creator, inventory, item, iron bar. I'm going to lock this so I can move around in here. Ingredient is what I'm looking for. Base ingredient. I need to move that out of here. So take that, drag it over to the parent. So now that's parented. Um, if there's a prefab associated with it, like the, I drop one of those. Oh, that one? Yeah, I was messing around with some props to see if I could get props to spawn. But so if I needed a prefab like this, um, I could create that and just drag and drop it in the resources folder as a prefab. Um, but for now, I'm not gonna mess with that. So I'm just gonna say can drop and remove that. Correct. That'll probably be my next thing that I start working on because I know you can have loot generated chests. So I'll probably go mess with that either later today or tomorrow. But as for the rest of the creation, I'm just going to go into the info, going to remove or close these. Um, iron bar, uh, bar of iron for crafting, sprite. I'm pretty sure there's a bar in here. Yeah, I mean, we don't have many sprites in here, so I'm just using what Game Creator had. Yeah, I would probably say that we should have a couple, like at least the bronze armor pieces. Um, that way it's not using temporary UI stuff, but that's more of a if we get it, we get it. Mhm. Oh, yeah, gotcha. Here's another thing that we might want to look at doing. Um, I did this for the bronze bar, so ing bronze bar for ingot or ingredient. Um, so to change that, you just click on this, and then yeah, yeah. So here's another thing in case we end up getting into selling and buying items. Um, each item also has a value associated with it in the currency of gold. That is a custom currency. It's just this right here. Um, eventually, I'll get it set up again to where there's a little gold tracker in the corner of the screen, but for now, we're not worrying about that. Um, but that's how you make an ingredient. It's super simple. At least setting this part up. Now, for the armors, that's a little bit more complex. So if I do game creator, uh, inventory, item, iron, uh, armor. I'm going to drag the base armor into the parent. Uh, remove can drop so you don't drop your armor. Iron armor. Uh, and then for the equipment stuff, this is where it's different. So since we're inheriting from base iron armor, um, the base armor has properties associated with it um, that also inherit from base equipment, uh, or at least equipment. I need to go back and rename that. Um, yeah, correct. Yeah, so it's actually already there. So looking like a Spartan is what I have for the armor one, or for bronze. Go into inventory, click on bronze armor. It's right there, looking like a Spartan. Um, but so if I go to the iron armor, I want to go ahead and set defense, and I have the spreadsheet up on the other side. So iron armor is going to have an AC of 8. So I can set the defense to 8. Um, these properties have no real meaning besides a display. Because if I, correct, if I go into, I mean, I could actually use that for something else, but the script that I have handles everything else. So I'm going to go ahead and click on equip, um, update armor, uh, iron armor, and then it's going to be plus 8. It's going to go to the chest piece, 8. Yeah. So that's there. I can right click on update armor, click copy, go down to the on unequip, and then there's this little clipboard. I can just click on that and it pastes it. I just change add or remove to remove. So whenever we equip um, the iron armor, it should unequip the other armor. Correct. Um, so actually, if I go back into the game and equip, equip, I'm only going to do those first two. Um, let me see if there's another room with loot. Yep, I see one. Yeah. So if I run over to this chest and I grab, I'm just going to take all. Okay, gotcha. hmm Yeah. So this one is currently equipped. If I click on this one and click equip, it's going to swap to that one. So that is now unequipped. I can unequip that, re-equip it, swap to this one, swap to this one. So say they had different stats, it would really be more impactful. Um, but yeah, having icons for these and not just temporary stuff would probably be super beneficial. Yeah. Um, but yeah, that's what I have so far. So like the chest piece looking like a Spartan, bronze helmet, ooh, shiny, bronze greaves, clink clink, and then bronze legging, hello, Mr. Tin Man. And then here's another fun thing. The ingots, if I just spam drop all of them really quick, they actually have their own physics, but the player doesn't collide with them. It's possible, but that's what this is doing. And actually, um, if one player grabs it, then it tells all the other players, "Hey, it's not able to be grabbed anymore," um, and then deletes it across the network. So there might be something in there where duplication can happen, but that would be something that we'd have to test test for. But yeah.